Early morning, just past daybreak, Sakomo, Reed, and Hortu travel from Stellum's cave toward the Elamite army marching camp. Reed says, "I see you have all your heads." Hortu responds, "I damn sure better have. If not, the guard would be in my collection." By late afternoon, the Elamite warriors finished the excavation of the south perimeter trench and berm. Lead surveyor says, "The south trench is complete. The west trench is yours. Your guys are going to have to start digging." Lead archer says, "A couple of problems. I only have 6 guys to dig a 167-step long trench." "Well, you better get them started then. We have no shovels. You can have our shovels plus Shitrook order 200 more. No excuses." "Can't the new recruits dig the trench?" "Maybe in time, but for now those guys are still learning how to pitch a tent and use the latrine. And they are responsible for the north and east perimeters. In the long term, you better recruit and train more archers from Shitrook's son's conscripts once they get acclimated. But I tell you what, in the interest of security, I'll see if Sergeant Major can spare a few conscripts. We don't have much time. It'll be dark soon. Work through the night. Get some lamps from the merchants. They seem to have an infinite supply of lamp oil." "My guys need to practice their archery." "Enough excuses. Get your guys digging the trench. If you prima donnas don't hold up your end and we get killed, I'll chase your ass through the underworld and have Ereshkigal boil you in a pot of feces. I don't care how dirty your lily white uniforms get." Now you heard him. Get digging. By early evening, under Elamite warrior sergeant supervision, the conscripts erect their primitive shelters. With the aid of a handful of conscripts, the Elamite archers begin excavation of the west perimeter trench and berm. Lead surveyor directs the excavation of the east perimeter. He says, "I need you to widen the entrance. Erect a chicane right there to slow any fast-charging enemies." By evening, Sakomo, Reed, and Hortu arrive at the marching camp. Sergeant Major greets them. He says, "Greetings, Sakomo. Reed and Hortu, I presume. Welcome. Follow me. I'll show you to your quarters. King Shitrook wishes to meet you first thing in the morning." "You got it." The following morning, Sergeant Major leads Reed, Sakomo, and Hortu into King Shitrook's tent. He says, "King Shitrook, you have visitors from Uruk. Now show them in." "King, you must be Reed, sir. You will be the spiritual leader of my righteous invasion of Babylonia. It is not fitting for you to wear such rags. My merchants will supply you with fitting attire." "Oh, thank you." "And you are Hortu?" "You bet your sweet ass. You have already been informed you will lead my morale brigade during my invasion of Babylonia, starting with the destruction of Lagash. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds like a blast. There are tales that you have already had run-ins with Lagash warriors. Damn straight. A Lagash guard was harassing Reed while we stopped on the road near the Tigris so I could take a pee. I snuck up behind him and rammed a spear up his ass. He kept reaching around behind him to try to pull it out. Looked like a cat chasing its tail. Totally cracked me up. And the bandits outside of Madaktu? They stole my treasure. We found out where they were hiding. I snuck up on them, and I charged right into their camp. Their leader called me a whore, so I stabbed the shit out of them. I took the other 2 back to my house, found out they were worthless, and cut their heads off. Pretty satisfying. I still have them if you want to see them. No thanks, I'll take your word for it. Sounds like I have the right Hortu. While Reed shall be protected, you may find yourself in harm's way. Consequently, Sakomo has sourced special armor for you. He'll take you to your quarters where you can try it on. With the help of Sakomo, Sergeant Major, and 2 warriors, Hortu dons the special armor. The warriors hold up a sheet of highly polished bronze so Hortu could see her reflection. She says, "This looks absolutely ridiculous, like some sort of clown costume." Sakomo says, "It's the latest technology imported all the way from Mycenae. All the Achaeans or anybody are wearing it in the siege of Troy, including the greatest warrior of them all, Achilles." Achilles, said to be impervious to all attacks. Thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and I bet it's like an oven in the sun. And what's with this helmet? It's a boar's tusk helmet. Boar's tusk? That's just dumb. Looks like something out of the Stone Age. It's the best there is. Doubt it. If I'm supposed to instill fear in our enemies, I'm going to need something a little more intimidating. I want a headbone-shaped bronze helmet and 2 bronze headbones for my titties instead of these damn tennis balls. Tennis balls, what? You're my second in command. You do what I say. Get on it. I'll see what I can do.